Hi and welcome to our latest video. This is the LEGO Star Wars custom stands. We've built two LEGO Star Wars ships so far for our collection, which is the TIE Fighter and the Mandalorian M1 Starfighter. Now, obviously when they was just sat on top of the work surface, they don't look right. So we looked at how we could go about displaying them properly. So we looked online and we looked at things like Wicked Bricks, etc. But I just thought, you know what? We have quite a lot of parts upstairs. Why don't we build our own stands? And it's exactly what we've done. So this is a quick video really, just to show you our custom stands and what we've done with them, including a custom minifig stand. And we hope you enjoy the video. Yeah, so what we do now is the LEGO TIE Fighter stand. It's a simple build. We're using 6x8 plate, 4x8 plate, we've got some 2x8 plate, we have minifigure stands, we've got 2x4 brick, 2x2 brick in white, 1x4 in black, and we have some hinge pieces in brown because I didn't have any black. Like we said, this is all from our parts store, and it's basically our interpretation of what of the stands that you can buy online. But we decided to build our own because we thought it was a bit more custom and it suited what we wanted to do. So I'm just going to start putting this together now. Like I say, it's just one of those where we enjoy doing this sort of thing, and if you're going to do it, you might as well utilise what you have already got. We're not going to go over complicated with the stands or anything like that. It's just a very simple stand. Create a nice solid base like this. Get your minifigure stands on there, and then just some 2x4 brick crisscrossing to give it a little bit of strength. Okay, and then using the 1x4, we just build it up in a crisscross pattern, and it creates what we're doing is basically creating a column. We're doing it this way, so we have the gaps going through on a crisscross pattern like this, and we use the white 2x2 to go down the centre, so it's like the core of the column. It just adds a little bit of interesting detail into the build, and myself and the kids think it just sets it off nicely really, and it's, like I say, it's our style, and I think that's the beauty of Lego. When you're building, you can just look at it and go, you know what, I think that'll look good, that looks good, and just see what happens as you're building and take it from there. Let's throw this together here. So like I say, we've done a core in white. I'll just slide into there. Secures down on the base. Okay, so we'll put that on the top. That just locks everything in place. So you have this here like this. We then have this 4x4 plate. We're using some of the hinge pieces. We've had to use brown unfortunately because that's all we actually have currently. I will be getting some black ones, and then we add this onto the top just as a little spacer. It's a 1x4 plate and 1x4 tile. So let's have a look. That will slot onto there like that. And that gives you your angle piece, and you're using this as a spacer and a stopper. So if we get the LEGO TIE Fighter, and we just pop that onto the bottom of the ship there, just shoot myself with one of the guns, and there we go. That gives us the angle that we want. I'll just go into there like so, and we can get the minifigures. Put them onto the minifig stand at the bottom. And there you go, one Lego TIE Fighter custom Star Wars stand. Takes 2 or 3 minutes to build it. We've utilised the pieces that we already have, and we think it looks really, really cool. Okay, so we've done the TIE Fighter stand, as you've seen. This is going to be the stand for the Mandalorian N1 Starfighter. Eventually we actually want to put the X-Wing onto this one. Now this is done slightly different. We've had to incorporate an angle piece here to do this, and to do that all we've basically used is 2x4 brick. We've used the little catch pieces in here, as you can see, and then we've got we've done that on both sides, and we've basically then just used these little hingy pieces here, built up a nice and secured them by using 2x4 plates, and just to give them the strength. And obviously, as you can see, that will give us the movement to get the angle of the ship where we want it. As far as the base of the stand goes, again what we're using is black plate. We've got 2x2, 2x4, we've got some 4x8. We're using minifig stands again, because obviously we want to display the custom minifigures that come with it. And so shall we start putting this together? So when we put it together, we basically create, that's the best way of describing it, a symmetrical shape all the way around. And to do this, we just link all the stuff in together. So what you're going to get is a basic column, and as you can see from the bottom, you've got it's all held together and secured by plates, so it makes it nice and strong. In the centre, we're going for a 4x8 plate. We've got 4x2 and 2x2. That will just slot into there. Like so. All secured down, and then we add the minifigure stands onto the front, just to create a nice little front to the stand. We then put on 2x4 brick, which will give us the angle that we want. So as you can see here, we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 10 high by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 7. At the top, we've used some 2x1 slopes and some cheese wedges, just to give it a little bit of a finishing touch, and it gives it more of a floor really. So we'll just add those onto there. Locks it nicely in place, and as you can see, we just go up to the camera, you're creating a nice angle piece here when you've got a nice solid 2x4 to attach to the bottom of the ship. So if we get the Mandalorian Starfighter and flip that over there, locks onto the bottom of the ship there like so. Get the minifigures, they can just sit underneath. And that gives you the Mandalorian N1 Starfighter, and gives it a nice secure thing. You can pick the ship up, stand is nice and secure on there, you've got your minifigures underneath, and it gives it the nice angle. We think it'll look really good with the X-Wing, you get the wings open, but as it stands, this is exactly what we wanted to do. So we've just got the last custom bit we've put together is the minifig stand. Now this, I'm not going to take it all apart to show you how it's been built. As you can see here, it's a very, very simple step structure. We're using the 1x brick, so we've got 1x It's 1x12, there's 1x4, 1x6, we've got a 2x in the middle, and then we've got 2x16 plate that runs across as the steps. We've got the minifigure stands on top of there, and we've just finished it off with plates. And it gives you a nice little stepped display stand really, and display area. We're quite happy with how it is. It will hold 16 figures. We've just thrown some random Star Wars ones on there for the time being, and but we think it just finishes it off quite nicely. So they are my 3 custom Lego stands, and we hope you enjoyed the video. So please give us a like, please comment, please subscribe, and tell me what you think of the stands. Tell me if you like them, you don't like them, how you think we could have done them differently, and I'll look forward to reading the comments. So like I say, thank you again for watching, and we will see you next time. So please like, comment, subscribe, and keep on building.